Hello, thank you for watching Megan Tennell Yoga. This class is going to be a body burner. Usually in my classes, sure, there is some activity. It does get the heart rate going, but we are going to keep returning our mind to the idea of strength, power, just the energy your body can create. It's gonna make those thighs tingle, it's gonna get those glutes groaning and your abs aching. So please listen to your body. If you don't feel comfortable with something, if you get tired, notice it. Take a step back, hit pause, take a breath. You're in full control of your practice. Also, with that in mind, there's going to be little breath or energy in my body for me to be able to cue modifications, be able to cue props for you to use. So if it does happen, like that's a very special moment. So please, again, make sure you listen to your body. You know your body best. Grab whatever it is you think you may need. I do recommend some water and perhaps a sweat towel, and come meet me on your mat. Let's begin warming the core and the body by sitting nice and tall on top of our mat. Lengthen the back of the neck and draw your attention to your breath, filling the torso. Inhale, filling from bottom, middle, and top. Exhale from the top, down. As you inhale and feel the core filling, notice how that also affects the sides and spine. And expand that breath awareness to fill all three of those planes. Take in one more deep inhale. And let it go. If you started your session sitting on top of a block, remove it and set it aside. And walk your hands forward as far as you can without lifting the tailbone away from the earth. Allow the heart to be heavy. If you have the mobility within the body, maybe the forehead can reach the floor. And continue to follow that breath pattern, filling from the belly, sides, and spine to the top. Maybe now noticing it a little bit more in the side body. One more deep breath here. And maybe soften a little bit further. Maybe the fingers can move further forward. Find a natural breath pattern that works best for you. And imagine that you are sitting inside the face of a clock with both hands reaching towards 12. Begin with the right hand and allow the right hand to slowly move forward in time, making its way to 3 o'clock. Let it pass through 3, making its way to 6, keeping the left hand at 12 until you can push down behind the body, and then lift the left arm, rainbowing it around from 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the heart and place your hand down at 7 o'clock. Inhale, reach the right arm. Cross your midline, reaching for 9. Come to the floor for 10, 11, and 12. Keep your arms apart, passing through 1, 7, 2, 8, 3, 9, as you continue to roll the torso to clockwise to your right. Right hand behind the body. Rainbow the left arm high. Open the heart to the sky. Little back bend here as you bring the left hand down to the floor. Inhale, right arm high. And exhale, fold, or whatever breath pattern you are following. One more full circle, keeping hands opposite of each other until you reach 6 o'clock. Go slow and steady. Notice how the side body is lengthening and simultaneously working. And feel free to pause at any angle the body feels good or is getting a little extra stretch. And follow through the circle, taking your time. I'll leave us a moment to pause so everyone can be on track. Do not rush. Slowly allow both hands to make their way to 12 o'clock and maybe melt a little deeper, keeping the tailbone towards the earth. Reversing the circle, lead with the left hand as it passes. 11, 10, 9, 8. Let the fingertips dance across the floor as it reaches to 6. And then reach the right arm over to the left, also going backwards in time, beginning to lift the chest. Open the heart as you float over 6 o'clock. Left arm high. Cross the mid-body, reaching to 3-ish o'clock. And move back in time. Keep the hands opposite. 12, 6, 10, 5, 9, 3. Right hand is at 12, left at 6. Push firmly into the back hand. Reach the right arm over to the left as you rainbow up and over. Left arm high. Cross your midline, folding over the right thigh. And move slowly through space for one more full circle. Again, take your time, and you are invited to pause anywhere it feels good for the body. Take your time as both hands make their way back to 12 o'clock in front of your body. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Inhale, round the spine and drag the hands across the floor, bringing them back to your shins. And lift the head at the top of the breath. Quarter turn yourself towards the top of the mat. Press both hands into the floor and come on to your knees, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, tuck and round. Draw the belly up to the spine. Push firmly through the shoulders. Inhale, pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, tuck and round. Draw the belly up to the spine. Push firmly through the shoulders. Inhale, pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, tuck and round. Draw the belly up to the spine. Push firmly through the shoulders.
Inhale, open. Exhale, tuck and round. 2 more with the breath. Lengthen the belly. It's going to put in some work for us today. Exhale, round the spine. And inhale, find neutral. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Take some mindful effort to check in with your body. Really focus on those hamstrings. Don't overdo it, but invite the heels to press down toward the floor. It's okay if they do not touch. Tip the tailbone to the sky. And a little free movement here. Maybe tick-tock the hips side to side. Maybe roll the ankles, bend the knees. You don't have to remain still. Big breath. And let it go. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees and step forward on empty. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And step back into plank. Draw the belly up and in, full inhale. Exhale, lower down. Cobra. Heart forward, squeeze the glutes, point through the toes as you pull the heart forward. Exhale, release. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. One more sun A. Inhale, look between your hands. Bend your knees. Opposite foot, if you can remember, step the feet together and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees ever so slightly and draw the belly up and in, almost as if you're about to come into chair, and hold here for a couple of breaths. Protect the low back by lifting the tailbone up towards the sky, and notice how this gives you the sensation of the sit petals opening away from each other, folding open here. This is the sensation that we kind of want to be having when we come into a halfway lift and even when we rise. And this also is a really good glute burner. Exhale, fold. Find that sensation. Inhale, halfway lift. Make the glutes do the work. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Use the sit bones. And exhale, step back into plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze the glutes, float the toes. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. Stay low to the earth. Exhale, release. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Keep the hips square and inhale, press and rise into crescent. Back heel off of the floor. Squeeze the glutes. That's something that's not commonly cued in yoga class, but is a part of the practice. Press the left hip forward, pull the right hip back, and feel that right hip deepening and simultaneously making the left glute work harder. Stack the knee on top of the ankle and lift the hips ever so slightly. Feel them drop and feel them lift. Notice the glutes working harder. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, lower the back knee down. Inhale, rise. And when you get to the top of where your body can go, keep that energy moving upward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach, press, lift, squeeze. Exhale, lower. Flatten the toes. Big breath in. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Reach up. Exhale, fold, bringing the hands down to the earth. Inhale, right arm high, twisting belly to the thigh. Exhale, handcuff the right arm behind your back. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tuck in the back toes, lift the back knee off the floor with the right arm still reaching high. Rotate the right toes to the right edge of your mat, coming onto the pinky side. Drop the back heel into the earth. Both big toe edges stacked above the pinkies. Inhale again, push the hips higher. Exhale, lower the hips, reach towards the left foot. Inhale, reach. Push. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up. Turn the toes back square with the top of the mat. Lower the right hand, back knee down. Flatten the toes. Inhale, half split. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, back. And exhale, forward. Tuck in the back toes, lift the back knee off of the floor and step back into plank. Draw the belly up and in. Focus all the energy on the belly. And exhale, lower down. Squeeze the glutes, float the toes. Inhale, cobra, heart forward. Tuck in the chin, release. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Keep the hips square. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. Pull the left hip back. You can even squeeze the pinky finger into this hip crease and feel that change within the body. Notice how when the left hip pulls back, it puts the right glute into more action. Press the quads up away from the earth, no dropping down into it. Energy upwards. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the back knee down. Inhale, lift. And again, when you get as high as you can, keep thinking you can go higher up with the energy within the muscle structure. Exhale, lower. One more, lift. And lower. Flatten the back toes, big breath in. Exhale, cactus arms, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, handcuff. One full breath here. Left arm high. Keep it there. Tuck in the back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. Notice the hip trying to lift up to the sky as well. Turn the left toes to the left edge, coming onto the pinky side. Back heel down on your pinky side. Exhale, lower the hips ever so slightly, reaching back. Inhale, energy moving up. Exhale, lower. Lift. Once more, exhale, lower. Inhale, rainbow up, return to center. Lower the back knee down, flatten the toes. Inhale, half split. Exhale, lunge. Two more with the breath. Exhale, stack the knee on top of the ankle. Tuck in your toes. Lift the back knee off of the floor and return to plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lower. Active cobra. Squeeze. Pull the heart forward. Release. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Take another moment to check in with the body. Notice your heart rate. Notice your breath. Fill the entire roundness of the rib cage. Big breath in. And let it go. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. And exhale, step your foot outside of the right hand, stepping wide. Pop the left foot up and step outside the left hand, coming into goddess or yogi squat. Place your hands on the floor where they feel the most comfortable, reaching them out in front of you. And inhale, halfway lift, coming into a 90-degree angle above the floor as if you're sitting in a chair, but trying to touch the ground. Notice those sit pedals opening in the hips. Exhale, bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Make the work go into the quads and the glutes. Imagine a string pulling the tailbone up to the sky. Exhale here. Let the head be heavy. And inhale, straighten the legs, roll up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Press the hips out and back. Let the tailbone swing down, returning to the heels. Place your hands on the earth. Inhale, 90-degree angle, lifting the tailbone away from the earth. Exhale, lower. Try to be light on the hands. Even imagine or even try not needing them. Inhale, halfway lift the hips. Hands down, step back into plank. Big breath. Straight back to downward dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, return. Step the feet forward outside of the left. Pop and squat outside the right. Drop the tail. And pause here. Press the elbows into the inner thighs. Pull the heart forward. Let it lift. If you have a block or a blanket, you may place it underneath the tailbone for more support. One more big breath in. And let it go. Press your hands back down to the floor. Or float them just above for the extra challenge. Inhale, lift the tailbone. Exhale, hands to the floor, and step back into plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Pointed toes. Release. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. So just like that halfway tabletop lift with the hips, invite the tailbone to tilt up to the sky, imagining opening those sit bones. Notice what that does to the hamstrings. Notice the energy in the glutes. Big breath. And let it go. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot between the hands and inhale, wheel up into warrior two with the back heel down. Front knee on top of the ankle. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Front arm high, back arm low. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg and turn the right toes to the left, wide leg, forward fold. Find that opening sensation within the glutes once again. Make them work. They are often forgotten when we're too busy talking about the feet, the hands, the knees, all really important things that are usually at the top of the list. But to avoid sounding like a broken record, today's the day where we focus on the forgotten bits. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, turn the heels inward, bend the knees, and inhale, press and rise. Exhale, fold, let the heels swivel back out, bending at the hips, widening the tailbone. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, heels in. Press and rise. Heels out, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend just the left knee, shifting your weight to the back of the mat. Let your hands come with you. And inhale, lift the chest. Feel the heat and energy building within the inner left thigh. Make sure you can see your left toes. Soften the shoulders and draw the belly up and in. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, maybe teeter-totter that front foot a little closer to narrow your gait. Drop the tailbone to the earth, coming into the left heel, turning the right toes up to the sky. Hold on to the left shin with your right hand, opposite hand to shin, and inhale. Reach up and over with the left arm, trying to find the right. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Push firmly into that back leg, pressing the toes into the earth, knee over ankle, warrior two. Exhale, wheel down into plank. Another big breath in, energy on the core. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step between the hands. Wheel up into warrior two. Knee stacked on top of the ankle, arms reaching high, level to the floor. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend. One more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, front arm high. Exhale, fold. Reach. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten and turn the toes to the left. Exhale, forward fold. Take some time to identify the sit bones. Notice the sensation that is there. And imagine, if you cannot feel the sensation, imagine tipping the tailbone to the sky ever so slightly and see how that affects the legs. Press your hands into the floor underneath the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Heels in, bend the knees, tailbone low. Inhale, press and rise. Exhale, heels swivel back out, forward fold. Focus on the tailbone. Halfway lift. Heels in, bend the knees. Press and rise. Heels out, fold. Halfway lift. And bend the right leg, shifting your weight to the back of your mat once again. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Let the spine be long, tuck your chin in toward the chest. Energy within the right thigh, upper body soft, with a gentle pull within the belly. Maybe move the front leg a little closer to the back of the mat to narrow your gait. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop the hips into the right heel, turning the left toes up to the sky. Hold on to your right shin with your left hand. And inhale, rainbow the right arm up and over towards the left. One more big breath in. Let it go. Inhale, use the side body to rainbow back up. Hands to prayer, heart comes forward, weight into the right leg. Inhale, press, Push, lunge back, forward into warrior two. Next exhale, wheel down into plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, reach, just kidding. Take another breath in and let it go. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees and step forward. Focus your attention on the sit bones, maybe a micro bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Feel this opening here. Exhale, fold. This is what lifts the glutes. If you're feeling you're a little flat, this is what gives it the lifting, plumping, awesome genes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And yes, that is totally gender neutral. What man doesn't want a nice lifted booty? No one ever says that ever. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Inhale, reach both arms up and your right leg, knee to chest, really engage the core to make this happen. Exhale, twist, belly towards that thigh. Keep the heart elevated. Woo-hoo-hoo. Inhale, unwind, foot to floor. Exhale, fold. Focus on the tail. Halfway lift. Fold. And rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, both arms, right leg again. Draw the belly up and in. Exhale, as you twist, bring the left hand down outside the right leg, reaching the right arm out and away. Full breath into the belly. Feel this hip trying to lift, drop it back down, engage the core to make the lift happen for the body. Inhale, unwind, reach up high, keep that leg floating. Exhale, fold, pressing the leg out and back. Squeeze the glutes to assist the weight, heart forward, shoulders back, tuck in your chin, draw the belly up and in. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, open the heart to the floor. Exhale, bend both knees, tucking the right behind the left. Inhale, float. Exhale, forward fold, letting that right heel float a little higher. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the feet together. Fold, halfway lift, and fold. Inhale, rise. Make it about the glutes, making this happen for you. Hands to heart center. Inhale, both arms, left leg, pull into the core to make this more accessible. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, unwind, foot to floor. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift with a micro bend. Rise up. Hands to heart center. Reach and bring the left knee up, tabletop position, foot flexed. Exhale, twist to the left, bringing the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Draw the belly up and in. Let this be what engages the thigh bone, pulling it upward. Do not make this about the hip trying to get you higher. Drop the hip. Pull the belly up and in. And this hand is not meant to hold you either. It's to assist the twist. One more full breath in. Let it go. Inhale, center. Foot to floor. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, putting the belly on the thighs and come up onto your toes, allowing the tailbone to come down onto the heels. Widen the knees and bring the arms inside of the thighs. Heels together. Push the tailbone back and find yourself in Baddha Konasana. Sit nice and tall, lifting the heart. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold, rolling the shoulders, turn the palms up to the sky. One more breath here. Inhale, roll up. Let your hands glide across your shins and thighs, placing them behind the body with the fingers pointing to the front of the room. Engage the core to bring the knees parallel to the hips and adjust the feet so they are also parallel. Give yourself a little micro bend into the elbows. Draw the belly down as if you're going to recline on your mat, but bring the outside of your right ankle on top of the knee and then repress into the arms, lifting the heart to your degree. The more you push through the arms, the deeper the stretch. Flex the right foot as if it's pushing a wall away. And lengthen the back of the neck. Taking one more deep inhale. And sigh. On your next inhale, press deep into the palms and lift the hips up to the sky, pressing the right knee down towards the floor and maybe gaze at the wall behind you. Exhale, lower. Were we paying attention to the glutes? Focus on the glutes this time. Inhale, squeeze the glutes as you press, full body engagement here. And lower. Slide the left leg out, keeping the right ankle in place, and fold. Inhale, roll up. Press the right foot into the floor outside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Place the right hand behind your hip, and maybe the left elbow can find the outside of the left knee. Use this to create more rotation in the shoulders, not the low back. If the elbow is not accessible to you, you may use your palm. One more full breath. Inhale, unwind, straightening both legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll. Hands behind the sit bones, bend the elbows, engage the core, slide the knees up and in parallel to the hips. Make sure there's space between the tailbone and the thighs. Left ankle on top of the right knee, foot flexed. This side will feel different, so be mindful of how far you extend your arms. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, engage the core, press the hips up to the sky. Exhale, lower. Keep the arms relatively straight if you can. A little micro bend in the elbows will help relieve some tension and give you a little bit of pliability. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Straighten the right leg. Keep the left foot in place and fold over your leg. Inhale, roll up. Left foot outside the right leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Left hand behind the body. Right elbow outside the knee. Use this to help lift the heart and create the rotation. But if the elbow is not available to you, use your hand. It'll be a little bit more gentle on the core. One more deep breath in. Inhale, unwind, lengthening the leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll. Hands behind the sit bones. Bend the knees for more support and gently recline. Take a deep breath in and softening sigh. Gently press your low back into the floor, a little engagement of the core. Extend your left leg long. Reach your arms out to your sides like the letter T and float your right leg into a tabletop position before rolling over towards your left side. Invite the right shoulder to remain heavy and connected to the earth. If it lifts off the ground, then you may bend your right elbow and place your hand on your right ribs. On your next inhale, gently roll through center however you like, either straight-legged or cannonball, whatever works best for you, and then make your way. Bringing your left leg to the right and invite the left shoulder to remain heavy. One more deep breath in. And let it go. And gently make your way to center. Maybe give yourself a squeeze if that suits your fancy. Or go straight into your final rest. Letting the legs be long with the toes turned outward. Palms still facing up to the sky, but allow the arms to come down about parallel with the hips, but not connected. And take a deep breath in. And let something go. Soften your neck and jaw, and allow your tongue to rest gently behind your teeth. As you encourage your attention to remain focused on your breath or a physical sensation within your body. Begin to deepen your breath. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly roll over to your preferred side and pause there for a moment. Leave your head heavy as you push your hands into the floor and come up to a comfortable seated position. And bring your hands folded in towards your heart center and bow your chin towards your chest. Take a moment to reflect on today's practice. And allow everything that has happened to be enough. You are enough. Please join me for one final inhale. An open mouth sigh. Thank you so much for watching. From my heart to yours, namaste.